With intense droughts, rising sea levels and heat waves directly wreaking havoc on livelihoods and communities, the global call to embrace clean renewable energy and end carbon emissions have become more urgent than ever. This comes as the 26th session of the UN Climate Change Conference, otherwise known as COP26, comes up in a few weeks. Details in this next report.
In recent years, the harmful effect of fossil fuel emissions on climate change has become more intense. To this end, global scientists have called for urgent action by world leaders to enforce laws that will help the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions. In Nigeria, legislators in both the upper and lower chambers are pushing for stricter enforcement of laws.
Climate change is not too far different from COVID-19. The difference being that climate change is predictable, while COVID-19 was unpredictable. But the disaster of climate change may be far worse than COVID-19. This time around, it might not be a virus. It might be the water level might rise and swallow everybody. It might be the sun might burn up everywhere like you have in California. It might be the flood in South Sudan. Dissertation in the northern part of Nigeria. All this attributed to climate change.
While environmental experts are hopeful about the outcome of the climate change conference, they are also demanding decisive actions that go beyond creation of laws.
Then the issue of desertification, desert encroachment, is also a very big problem. Why? Because when we talk about tree planting, what kind of tree do we need to plant? Are we looking at indigenous trees? Are we looking at trees that is supporting our own atmosphere? So those are the biggest problem we are having in Nigeria. What's happening to our climate change bill? If those bill has been passed, but we need the president to assent to it so that it can be a law, so that that component of the climate change bill can guide our processes and what we need to start doing in implementing all the climate promises that we are looking at.
Why not have a carbon market established in Africa and have companies established in Africa that would teach our young people the value of planting a tree? And while you're gaining financial benefit from planting trees, you're also helping to pull CO2 out of the atmosphere, which is going to reduce the impacts of climate change, and we can get out of this mess that we're in.
The World Bank in a recent report disclosed that about 9.4 million people could become climate migrants in Nigeria by 2050. And as the world looks forward to COP26, one thing is clear: its success hinges on the wealthy world's ability to foster solidarity, fairness and prosperity with poor countries battered by climate crisis. Mary Kanu, TV360, Nigeria.